So this is the video demonstration for the programming club project done in the summer of 2018. The aim of our project was to implement a state-of-the-art algorithm for generating captions from images. So we chose to implement the algorithm described in this paper called Show Attendant Tell. So the algorithm contains of two parts, an encoder and a decoder. Encoder consists of a convolutional neural network, which is a special kind of neural network designed for extracting features from images. So it is used in object detection, image classification, etc. And the way it works is that it preserves the spatial structure of the original image, and thus it's able to extract local set of information, and eventually it's able to extract in important information, such as for object detection it's able to extract if a dog is present or not, or if a cat is present or not. So it's ideally this encoding that it extracts contains all this important information, and the decoder takes this encoding generated by the encoder and then generates a sentence from it. So the decoder consists of LSTM cells arranged sequentially, and LSTM cells are a special kind of neural network which are designed for generating sequential outputs such as sentences. The way they work is that they have a memory component. So here you can see an LSTM cell. So when LSTM cells are arranged sequentially, they have a memory component which enables them to have long-term memory. For example, for generating a word of the sentence, you need to remember information about the previous words that have been generated, and these LSTM cells allow us to do that. So yes, so another special thing about this algorithm is that it also has an attention component. So when the decoder is generating specific words of the sentence, it pays attention to different parts of the image. So as you can see in this example, a bird flying over a body of water. So during each word it pays attention to different part of the image, and this captures the human intuition we have, that when we are describing a scene, and when we look at different parts of the scene or the image, we think about different words. So this has greatly improved the results. This was a remarkable breakthrough. This paper was a remarkable breakthrough because now what it enables is that as a large amount of data on the internet is visual, such as when you search for images on Google search, you see that now we don't actually need to look at the text contained in the web page of the image or in the description of the image. We can directly extract information out from the image. So this can greatly improve the search results when searching for images. Also, it has applications in wide variety of fields, such as, for example, in analyzing wildlife photos or space photos. So one interesting, very practical and useful application is extracting information out from medical images. So you can see in this paper that the medical image of an X-ray report, so it would be really useful, right, if we are able to extract this information, such as no acute cardiopulmonary abnormality, directly from analyzing the image. So this can really help the doctors, and this can enable us to advance the medical research and research in all fields of science. So now I would like to demonstrate some of our results which we got. So as this was a deep learning based algorithm, we implemented this using a deep learning framework called TensorFlow on top of Python. For the encoder part, we used a convolutional neural network design called VGGNet, and we extracted the features out from it. And for the decoder part, we used LSTM cells arranged sequentially as I have described, and all of this was done using TensorFlow. And we used some special techniques in TensorFlow, such as custom estimators, which greatly improved our efficiency and our results and our code. So now I'd like to demonstrate some of our results. So now, as you can see, this paper was really a remarkable breakthrough, and this was trained on a dataset called MS COCO. So MS COCO is a dataset containing of large amount of images for each object. So for just for any object such as cats, you have thousands of images containing just cats along with the labels. So these labels were given by humans, and we trained it on this data set, and we actually required about 2 days to uh, train a neural network, and we got really impressive results. So although there are some mistakes in object detection and maybe some grammatical errors, the results are still very impressive, and they are at par with the results that were achieved by the authors of the paper. So like you can see here, so in this image you can see a red bus is near a curb on a brick street near a lane of shops. So here you can see that it was able to identify the main features of the image, which were the bus and the shops and not the pedestrians, because we had restricted the length of the sentence as well to a maximum of 16. This was a really impressive result. And some other results such as this: a man riding a bucking bronco in a rodeo looking at a dirt road, again very impressive result. Also it's using adjectives as well. And a man riding a motorcycle down a street near some buildings on the beach. So again, so here maybe it might have made a mistake, because a man riding a motorcycle down a street near some buildings is very impressive, and maybe it could have made a mistake in identifying this as a beach. But this is also again very reasonable, as this looks a lot like sand. So we can easily identify the mistakes it makes, and we can perhaps with more training and more data we can improve our accuracy. Like this image, again a very impressive result: a tall giraffe easily reaches the high grassy area looking at a fence. So yeah, so these are some of the results we got, and you can check these results as a code is uploaded on GitHub. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed our demonstration, and be sure to check out our code online, and thanks a lot.